we have news about the upcoming Authortube writing conference. We would love to know your experience and feelings with two writing events. And we've got news about a publisher, a distributor, and an editor that might, let's say, stir some feelings. I'm your host Ilse, and together with my co-producer Hala, I bring you the latest news about upcoming and ongoing online and offline writing events, books published by indie authors, hybrid authors, and small publishers, and much more. Let's dive into the indie author news of this week. As we speak, the Golden Quill Month is still ongoing. It's a little short of 2 weeks left. Let us know how you are doing this month. The Authortube Writing Conference is now inviting you to apply to become a guest speaker at their event in November. If you are interested, be sure to fill out the forms because it will fill up real quick. Reedsy Learning has a conference this weekend, a romantasy breaking into publishing's best-selling genre. Did you attend that conference? What was your biggest takeaway? And what did you miss? Maybe they could do an extra one later on at some point in the future. Heart Breathings had their online writing retreat this weekend. Did you participate? How did it go? Let us know all your achievements you've made. And as usual, we also have an overview of the live streams that are happening on Twitch and YouTube for you, especially with writing sprints and much more. On a Monday, you can join me both here on YouTube and on Twitch. You can also join Miranda and Holly Davis in our live streams. On Tuesday, Shanon Huston, the Paper Tiger, and Mama Maggie, as she is affectionately called, also take over to guide you through more live creative sessions. And these creative sessions are followed on Wednesday by productivity sessions with Kay Paquette, the dawdling writer, and Jenna the soul writer. Thursday, you can look forward to joining me again here on YouTube and on Twitch, and Laura Crampton and the eccentric Raven for creativity and productivity sprints. You can close your week and ring in the weekend on Friday with Foggy and Hoggy, the dawdling writer, and Jenna the soul writer. To start your weekend off great, you can join Cat's Novel Adventures, Miranda and Gillian, Jamie, and the Paper Tiger on Saturday. And to close the week, you can join Kay Paquette, Paper Tiger, Doc Coleman, Morgan Hazelwood, and Sakura Toomey on Sunday for various live streams. Let us know which live streams you are going to attend and what your achievements were last 2 weeks. In our previous shows, we gave you the news of a few book releases, and we'd like to bring them to your attention again. Devon Gambrell's Witch's Mirror, Shanon Huston's The Florist's Budding Desire, and World Building Blueprints from Marie Mullany were books we covered in our previous shows. Have you read the novels from Devon or Shanon? Which characters did you connect with? And which characters did you hate? World building is something I always love to do besides my writing and in support of my writing. And World Building Blueprints from Marie Mullany is an excellent book to keep at hand while you are world building. Are you using it? And what lesson speaks the most to you? Another thing, what topics would you like to see covered in a potential sequel? And have you had any chance to read Dragons and Dreams from Rachel D. Adams and Dawn MacClellan? What did you think about this closure of this series? Let us know in the comments below what your experiences are with these books, and we will forward your feedback to Devon, Shanon, and Marie. We also have some publishers and editors news for you. There is a let's say, combination of a publisher and a editor that we would like to bring to your attention to see what you can do with it. DeMarque, a decades-old traditional publisher, and Editrix AI are both leaning heavily into AI, as the last name might suggest already. They're leaning heavily into AI for the entirety of their process. They said they are moving past the question of whether to adopt the technology and instead using it to redesign how their business operates entirely. Now, there are lots of questions you could ask, and I do not have all the answers. We here at the Indie Author News Show encourage you to look up these companies and see how you feel about their processes and how that conflicts or aligns with what you have in mind, and make your own decisions based on that. On a whole different subject, but maybe also related to generative AI, we have news from a publisher and a digital store annex distributor, and both things are very important for you as an indie author. Barnes & Noble has decided to now set a minimum retail price for printed books of $14.99 American dollars. They say that this decision is made because of the rising printing costs and shipping costs. You won't be able to create new listings anymore of a price that is below that $14.99. And as of May 14th this year, 2026, all existing listings under that price will be removed from their catalog. The second change with Barnes & Noble is that they now have a hard cap of 100 titles per account. Titles can include, luckily, multiple formats, so that's a good thing. Additionally, they are enforcing requirements for original content. And with that comes the removal of all public domain titles from their platform. And the last, but certainly not least change from Barnes & Noble is that they retain the full discretion over accounts and title status. If you want your books in a wide variety of stores and libraries, you might already be using Draft Digital or considering to use this platform. Recent news shows that there are a few things to keep in mind from now on. First is, for all new accounts, there is now a one-time fee of $20 to be able to use Draft Digital. Additionally, they are introducing an annually paid account maintenance of $12 per year for accounts with earnings below $100 in the previous 12 months. Earnings here, from what I understand, means what you receive from a Draft Digital as a payout. Their reasoning seems to be a direct response to all the AI books flooding the market, as they are doing this because they have seen a significant increase in automated and low-quality account creation and an onslaught from automated content forms that have a potential negative influence on indie titles. We have reached out to Draft Digital to possibly get some more insights from them. If you happen to have any questions you would like us to ask them, feel free to leave a comment below and we might be able to get your questions answered. Our next show will be on May 1st. If you have any news about book releases, writing events, crowdfunding campaigns, and other things that might be interesting for indie authors and book readers, of course, let us know in the comments below and fill out the form that is linked in the show notes below. For now, we wish you all a wonderful day filled with creativity and magic, and we will see you in the next one.